Every 18 months, a new business model takes off. In 2018, it was dropshipping. In 2020, it was Amazon FBA, then SMA, then ecom, and now in 2026, it's AI automation agencies. Each business model makes the first movers a ton of money while everyone else gets crushed, and AI automation agency will be no different. I'm saying this as someone actively running a 7-figure a year paid ads agency with AI integrated in every part of the operation. I'm not anti-AI, I'm anti-building a business on a trend. So why do I believe that an AI automation agency is such a shit model? Well, it creates 5 traps. So let me run through each one quickly. Trap number 1 is that the AI industry is innovating so quickly and completely rebuilding the tools you have at your disposal every 3 to 6 months. In early 2024, custom GPTs were the moat. Agencies were charging 5K to build them. Then in 2025, Manus was the new shiny object, but then it came and went in like a quarter. In early 2026, OpenClaw was the shit. You probably saw it everywhere on your feed. Suddenly, they shit the bed in terms of data safety. It was too difficult and unpredictable to use, and everyone switched away. Point is, whatever is hot today will be obsolete by autumn. Picture this from a client's perspective. You sold them an OpenClaw build in January, then you come back in April and you say, remember that AI system I built you? Well, it's compromised. I have to rebuild it on a different platform, so pay me again. That's the AI automation hamster wheel. It's a constant rebuild cycle. Trap number 2 is that any successful agency that does over 7 figures a year runs on MRR, while AI automation agencies run on one-time packages. Let's say you charge 3 to 5K for a workflow, deliver it, and then what? You're back to just selling new clients next month and the month after in perpetuity. I know that some agencies try to then upsell like a $700 to $900 a month maintenance fee, but why would the client pay you to maintain something that works? The whole idea with building AI systems is that they reduce the dependence on people and increase your margins. So the harsh math is that if you charge 5K per build and want to hit, let's say 30K a month, which still isn't shit really, you have to close 6 new clients every single month permanently. At that point, you're just freelancing and not really building an actual business. And now compare that to a paid ads agency. For example, a client signs a 6K a month retainer and stays with you for 9 months on average. And these aren't made up numbers, by the way. It's literally what my agency looks like. In this scenario, you have a $54,000 LTV from one client. An AI automation agency needs 10 clients to match that. Trap number 3 is that an AI automation agency doesn't actually own anything. Your whole offer is wrapped around someone else's API. Look at what happened on the 4th of April this year. I was dabbling in OpenClaw myself until Claude banned using your existing Claude Max subscription to run your OpenClaw agent. So my costs literally 10x'd in a single month. Instead of paying $200 a month for the subscription, I burned through $2,000 in tokens in a few weeks until I shut it down. In addition, OpenAI and Anthropic are constantly launching new features that make these custom agentic workflows obsolete. You can now, for example, chat with your Claude Code project through Telegram, which was a huge selling point for OpenClaw. Thing is, real businesses have what is called a moat, a competitive advantage like relationships, a brand, a compounding skill. An AI automation agency has none of that. You're basically a thin service layer between a billion-dollar AI company and the customer, and both ends can squeeze you out whenever they want to. Trap number 4 is that your pricing collapses every 12 months. The AI build-out that costs 5K today will be a $19 a month SaaS feature tomorrow, because chances are what you're building isn't really unique, and the AI workflows that are truly valuable will be noticed by the SaaS companies. They build it as a native feature and then sell it for 1% of your price because they can serve thousands of customers with it instead of doing it one by one the way you are doing it. Your clients themselves also get better at AI. The thing they paid you to build in January, they can probably recreate themselves in Claude 3 months later. So basically, your pricing leverage goes down every single quarter. And again, compare that to paid ads. Our retainers are only getting bigger month by month. We have single clients that consistently pay us $10,000 a month to manage their ads. You probably already get the point, but let me drive it home with one more reason why AI automation agencies are a shit business model. Trap number 5 is the exit value. Try selling an AI automation agency in 2 years. What does the buyer get? You have no predictable MRR, you have no durable client list, and no actual intellectual property, just a bunch of automations on tools that nobody wants anymore, versus an actual agency like mine. We have 20 clients on 6K a month retainers with a 9-month average lifetime. We have a real brand and a trained team. In our specific niche, the exit multiple you can get is 3 to 4 times EBITDA, since we're doing around $1.5 million a year at 60% net margin. So I can exit my agency for $3 to $3.5 million. So I'm not only making 75K a month in profit, I've also built an asset that makes me a millionaire, at least on paper for now. This may not bother you if you're in the early stages, but trust me, you will feel its sting once you've spent 2 years building a business and have no actual business value to show for it. But of course, I'm not going to spend this entire video breaking down which business models you shouldn't run. Let's talk about what you should do instead. I've spent a lot of time thinking about which features the perfect business model has, and I landed on 4 main things. Number 1, it has to be easy and cheap to start and begin making money with. Number 2, it has to pay you along the way. We don't want a SaaS situation where you're broke for like 5 years and then you get paid when you exit. Number 3, it has to be in an evergreen market that won't die out in the next 12 months. And number 4, you need to build actual business value and be able to step back or exit the business at some point. So I mapped out all the popular online business models. E-com, for example, it's not easy and cheap to start. So already out of the question. SaaS as well, not easy and cheap to start, and it doesn't pay you along the way. An AI automation agency is not in an evergreen market and does not actually build any business value. And affiliate marketing, also super popular, doesn't build actual business value. So what does satisfy all of these 4 requirements? Well, I've been hinting to it this entire video: a marketing agency. Why? Because number 1, it requires literally $0 to start and run, and it's easy to learn. I literally opened up the Meta Ads Manager for the first time after signing my first client. Number 2, it pays you along the way and allows you to live the life you've always dreamt of while you are still young. I began traveling around the world, driving cool cars, staying at nice hotels, blah, blah, all of that, around 6 months after starting my agency. Number 3, you're building an actual business and are able to exit the agency in the future. And lastly, number 4, marketing is older than civilization. Every business that's ever existed needed to attract customers, and that demand isn't going anywhere. Think about it. Paid ads specifically have been around since Google AdWords launched in like 2000. Facebook ads is also turning like 20 years old next year. Both are still huge and both only keep growing year over year. No business in history has ever said, we have too many customers, let's stop the marketing. The demand to generate new clients is permanent. Every decade or two, the delivery format changes, but the outcome doesn't. In the 1990s, it was all about newspaper ads, radio spots, and like TV commercials. In the 2000s, Google search ads became the shit. In the 2010s, it was Facebook and Instagram ads, and the media buyers ruled the marketing space. And now in the 2020s, the creative strategists rule the world. Right now, it's all about making highly personalized AI-enhanced ads and letting Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok do their thing with showing them to the right people. The channel and the approach changes, but the customer acquisition outcome, the businesses you work with once, has been identical for over 300 years. I don't know what the dominant channel will be in 2035, but I know that businesses will need someone who knows how to use it to bring them customers. Let me demonstrate that with some other evergreen service businesses. Accountants, for example, they didn't get disrupted by new accounting software. They integrated it to make themselves more efficient. Lawyers aren't getting killed by AI contract reviews. They're integrating it to make stronger cases. And financial advisors, they didn't disappear when robo-advisors arrived. They just incorporated them. These businesses survived every technology shift in the last 50 years because their underlying value is relationships and expertise, not the tools they're using. A paid ads agency is the exact same. The tools change, but the expertise compounds. So, marketing agency, how do you actually build it to be a 7-figure a year business like I have done it? Here's the distinction that matters more than anything else in this video. AI is the layer, while paid ads is the product. Let me repeat that. AI is the layer, paid ads is the product. I don't sell AI to my clients, I sell paid ads results. It's the same thing my agency sold 3 years ago before AI was a meaningful tool. What changed is how the work gets done internally. We have implemented AI inside every function of the business, multiplying what each person can do. The proof is that my agency has 75% gross margins, which is unheard of for an agency doing $1.5 million a year. And the only reason we can be so profitable is because each of the 10 employees in my agency can manage twice the clients they would be able to if we didn't have the AI systems. Because at the end of the day, clients don't care that we use AI. They care that their profit at the end of the month is up. The AI is invisible to them. So let me explain exactly how we've integrated it. AI lives in all 5 departments in my agency. Department number 1 is the outreach, aka attracting new clients. AI sources prospects, drafts personalized audits or ad mockups, and sends it to potential clients. We do about 100 personalized outreaches a day with about an hour of human review. 2 years ago, it used to take me 4 hours a day grinding looms by hand. Department number 2 is the sales, aka closing the leads we generated using the outreach. AI builds a deep ad account audit and then creates a super personalized pitch deck for every potential client because it has complete access to all the data, the ad accounts, the call transcripts, the email exchanges. A close that used to take 4 to 5 hours of senior labor to prep for now takes like 30 minutes of review instead. Our close rate also went up because the deck is more personalized than anything a human could create without spending more than a day working on it. Department number 3 is the onboarding. Once you close a new client, ads need to be live within a week. In my agency, AI orchestrates the entire onboarding process as soon as the client says yes to working with us. It distributes the to-dos, it drafts the contract, and it does the market research in about 2 hours, which, by the way, used to take about 10 hours of manual labor. Department number 4, the delivery. And again, remember, AI doesn't replace anyone outright, but rather it allows us to produce 5 times the volume with the same team. Right now, we are shipping around 100 to 120 statics a week on a team of 2, 1 creative strategist and 1 graphic designer, all because AI takes the market research it did in the previous step, it writes the creative briefs and ships them to the team, who then use AI to generate the actual static images. We then have an AI media buying copilot that pulls daily ad account data and sends us recaps in Slack, which allows 1 senior media buyer to handle 8 to 10 high-ticket clients with the depth that previously only allowed for 4 to 5 accounts. Lastly, department number 5 is the internal operations. We have a CSM copilot that reads every single conversation in Slack. It reads every call transcript and has access to every client ad account. It removes the cognitive load of holding everything in my head and lets me step back from working in the agency and frees up my time to work on the agency. I have recorded a complete video breakdown of all 9 specific AI systems that we've implemented in my agency, so go watch that next if you want the actual implementation details. I'll drop a link in the description. Now, let's touch on what AI doesn't replace. It doesn't replace senior expertise. A media buyer with years of pattern recognition has a gut feeling that AI can never replace. Number 2, it doesn't replace taste and judgment, aka deciding which AI-generated creatives to actually ship. It doesn't replace client relationships, talking with clients, making them feel heard, building trust, all things an AI can't do. It doesn't replace strategy. So AI can implement, but it doesn't have the capacity to decide the overall direction of the agency and your client ad account. So if you take something away from this video, I want it to be this: AI compounds on top of a real business. It doesn't replace one. And that is why AI automation agencies fail. They try to be the AI layer with no business underneath. Just like Warren Buffett focuses on what compounds in the financial markets, you want to focus on what compounds in your business. Paid ads knowledge compounds. You learn what works in different niches and figure out new creative ways of running ads. Client relationships compound. The average client at my agency stays for 9+ months, pays us over $70,000 over their lifetime, and refers us new clients throughout those 9 months. Team skills compound. So a creative strategist or media buyer with 3 years of experience is genuinely better than one with 6 months. Brand compounds. Your agency name in 2 years will mean something and people will come to you just because of your reputation. The AI automation model has 0 of this. The skill, the tools, the workflow all reset every 6 months. AI automation agencies are the fidget spinners of 2026. It'll print for the early movers, no doubt, and then go to 0, while an AI-enabled marketing agency is a business you can still be running in 2036 with whatever AI tools exist then. If you want my personal help building an AI-enabled marketing agency or AI-enabling your existing marketing agency, click the link in the description. It has a 4-minute video that explains how I work with agency owners one-on-one to help them scale. If you like what you see, you can book a call personally with me on the same page. I only work with a few agency owners at a time, so the spots are limited. Click the link, watch the video, and I'll see you on a call.